Nickel leads a pair of laps here mid-race. Jewett now back to the front at lap number 6. 4 laps to go. Next time by it'll be lap 7. Working lap 7 here with your 2 race leaders as they have checked out on the rest of the field. Larry Waters back there in 3rd. The Zero machine of John Cox now on the move. John Cox has moved up into that 4th spot, putting Ayers back to 5th. David Nickel not done yet. Nickel still right there just to the high side of Marshall Jewett. Once again, Nickel gets up there just on the outside. Still right there with him. Gets a good run off of corner number 2 to keep it interesting. Into corner number 3. Nickel still right on the backside of Marshall Jewett. It'll be 2 more laps to go this time at lap number 8. 2 to go. David Nickel needs to stick here on entry into corner number 1. He keeps getting up there a little bit loose. Now he's going to cross down to the low side of Marshall Jewett. The pair side by side off of corner number 2. Side by side down the back chute. They're going to be side by side on entry into corner number 3. Here comes David Nickel. He's right there. The pair side by side swapping sheet metal, swapping paint at the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Dave Nickel, who is back into the lead. It's going to be a barn burner down the front straightaway and into corner number 1. It's a Donnybrook off corner number 2 as David Nickel has the lead. Marshall Jewett in 2nd. Will Nickel hold his court? Will he hold his line, or will Marshall Jewett dive down low? Here comes Jewett. Nickel slipped just a little bit. Did he open the door enough? Around the high side at the finish. Marshall Jewett just edges him out. What a finish tonight. A great race by our factory stock drivers. One of the best ones we've seen all year long. But the number 7 of Marshall Jewett prevails for his 12th feature win of the year. David Nickel, an awesome run into that 2nd spot. Larry Waters was 3rd, followed by John Cox. Matthew Mitsukovich with a nice top 5 run. Kerry Ayers was 6th, followed by Wayne Brook, Jeff Seiler, Clint Bell, and Lane Chew to round out our field. What a good one tonight to start the feature events with the factory stocks, and Jewett picking up his 12th feature victory. But picks up another feature race win. Man, his heart's got to be pounding. What a good race. I'm sure those 2 gentlemen will give high fives down there. That was a good race right to the finish. Marshall walks over, accepts the trophy. Almost. Gets a kiss first. Priorities.
I think this is his mom and dad.
Looks like Mama and Papa Jewett in the house as well. They're going to come on down tonight. That's right. Get on down there. 12-time feature race winner. Ricky Darling getting the accolades in place down there on the front chute in front of the number 7. And Terry Watlin awaits with the trophy and checkered flag as the crew celebrates win number 12 on the season for Marshall.
Had to work for that one.
Yeah.
Jeez. That was good.
Well, I'm waiting to see if that's in roll in that.
Lakeside Speedway feature winner. Hands it over to, like that. The matriarch is holding the trophy here tonight. Lisa Burlington gives the okay. She wraps it up, and Marshall Jewett is your winner tonight in the factory stocks. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. Start one more time. Here we go. Underway as Terry Bivens leads them down. Bivens in that 5 car. Oh, as the 8 goes around, Terry Bruner. That takes in the 42 of Casey Shields and the 15 of Nick Drew. Tough break there for Nick as he was just trying to get a start. Nick Drew gets together with the 42 of Casey Shields. Newton, 6 cars remain as Casey Shields able to get that car back on the track. So Bivens in the 5 pulls away from the field here out of turn number 2. Newton. There's Dennis Melvin in that 29. As they come into 3 and 4 right now, your leader, Bivens in the 5. Newton side by side there with Terry Bruner. Here comes Cam Shields on the low side. So Newton and Bivens, but Bivens, your race, Bivens side by side as he slips back a spot there. Again, the 5 of Terry Bivens, your race leader. Looks like he has a fast line, especially through turn now. Shields gets together here on the backside. Shield with Terry Bruner as they get together. Bivens in that 5 to 7-11 and Newton. Bivens passed. I'm sorry. Bruner passed, so he will be docked 2 spots. Newton still in that second position. 3 wide. Melvin on the outside says, I'm not going to mess with this. Put on the binders back there on the backside and pulls back out of that. So meanwhile, Terry Bivens as the yellow comes out again. Debris up high up in here in turn number 2 is what the word is. So debris on the high side of the track with Terry Bivens 4 laps down as your race leader. Event with your Grand Nationals. Here we come down the front stretch, and here we go. Terry Bivens with the fast car tonight. Let's see if Newton and that 7-11 can figure out a quicker line. Here comes Cam Shields now in the 42 to the outside. As they go down in the 3 and 4 now. The 9 of Don Mars hits that 29 machine. Don Mars going to take himself out there as the 29 spins him out on the front stretch. Shields now to the low side in turn number 2. But again, your race leader, Terry Bivens. The 42 is Cam Shields. Newton, the 7-11. Terry Bruner still hanging on in the 8 car. There's your 4 cars that remain 6 laps down. See if we can finish it up here. Again, Terry Bivens, 2 feature wins for the Hall of Fame driver in the 5 car. Shields with a lot of sheet metal damage on that machine. Newton now being challenged by Bruner in the 8 cars. They come into 3 and 4. Here comes Terry Bruner side by side with the 7-11. There's where the race is right now for 3rd place. Lap number 8 with the white flag will come out this next time across. Terry Bivens brings that white flag out. A lot of sheet metal damage on the 42 of Shields. Terry Bruner and the 7-11 of Nick Newton as they come down the front stretch. Your feature winner here tonight, his 3rd feature win of the year. It's the 5 of Terry Bivens, the Hall of Fame driver. Oh, Shields goes around in turn number 4. Shields loses it down in 4 down there. So it's the 8 of Terry Bruner from the tail end of the field, the 7-11 of Newton, and the 42 of Cam Shields. As we finally finish it up. It's up and out of the car. It's the Hall of Fame driver. Oh, that was the helmet. As he gets out of the car, Terry Bivens. 3 feature wins this season. And again, congratulations. Put your hands together. The Hall of Fame driver, Terry Bivens.
Spillman going after his 11th win. Billings his 3rd. Stockton his 3rd. Burns his 2nd. Here we go. Jesse Muelich, your early race leader. Here comes Billy Spillman to the outside of the 54 of Ingram. 4 wide down the back straightaway. That's got to thin out quickly, and it does just in time as they were still 3 wide here off of corner number 4 to lead lap number 1. It'll be Muelich in the 90. Spillman is 2nd. Stephen McCarr now up to that 3rd spot. Ingram back to 4th. Tim Billings still in the mix right there inside the top 5. Here comes Rodney Schweitzer. Rodney Schweitzer now takes over that 5th spot. Oh, look out down the back straightaway. Nearly a disastrous moment there as he and Ingram got together into that precarious turn number 3 entrance area. Billy Spillman is your new race leader here at lap number 2. So it didn't take long for Spillman to assume command of this one as he has advanced to the front of the field from his 6th starting spot to the lead by 2 laps here as they come off of corner number 4. Spillman in control of this one. Good side-by-side battle there for 2nd. Stephen McCarr wants 2nd. Jesse Muelich has it. Good battle again off turn number 2 as they try to close in on Spillman. Jesse Muelich trying to come back to life. Here comes Rodney Schweitzer now down to the low side of Tim Billings in the 25. Good battle back there. 4th, 5th. Oh, look out. Billings nearly slideways over there off of corner number 3. He saves it. Billings will settle back into that 5th position. Here comes Ben Stockton. Stockton looked great in his heat race. He came from the tail back in his heat. All the way up to the 5th now, side by side. Oh, big time collision down the back straightaway. Heads up, drivers, heads up, drivers. Several drivers get together down the back chute. That ours, watch your flagman looking for the green. We have it, and here we go. McCarr right there as well. Here comes Ben Stockton. Stockton to the outside of the 90 of Muelich. Stockton now up to that 3rd spot. Rodney Schweitzer's not done yet either. Good side-by-side battle into corner number 3 with Muelich and Schweitzer. Ben Stockton right there. They're thinking about 3 wide off of 4. Spillman again in command of this one here at the lap number 5 marker. Nobody up to challenge him yet, but just as I say that, here comes Rodney Schweitzer. Schweitzer powers his way up around the 33S of Stockton. He moves to the high side. He'll set his sights on the 4M of Stephen McCarr. Try to bear down on him for that 2nd spot. Schweitzer now to the outside. Where does McCarr go? McCarr goes to the outside. Schweitzer switches lanes down to the inside now. Low groove for Schweitzer in the 07. He'll move into that 2nd spot here on entry into corner number 3. Side by side, no more. Schweitzer now up into that 2nd spot. Coming around this time, it'll be completing lap number 7. So Billy Spillman now with about a 5-car length advantage over Rodney Schweitzer. Schweitzer right there has a good line going up on the high side in that 07 machine here tonight. He is still right there, not letting Spillman out of his sights. McCarr is 3rd, Muelich 4th. Denny Belknap back there in that 5th position, followed by Ben Stockton. Probably some problems on that 33S of Stockton. He doesn't look nearly as quick as he did here early on tonight. Schweitzer now still unable to close in on Billy Spillman here as the laps continue to click off. 9 laps in the books of 15 coming around to complete lap number 10. There'll be 5 more laps to go next time. Schweitzer's got that down to about a 3-car length advantage here on entry into corner number 3. Schweitzer a little bit lower that time than your race leader, Billy Spillman. Trying to push to the front here off of corner number 4. They take it down the front chute into 1. Schweitzer's right there. Rodney Schweitzer has caught your race leader, Billy Spillman, here at lap number 10. Coming around this time, it'll be lap 11. Schweitzer will get off the throttle a little bit, set himself up. Catches a good one there as Spillman drifted a little bit high. Side by side for the lead here at lap number 12. 3 more laps to go. Can Rodney Schweitzer get up there to challenge? He wants it badly. He's going to get down to the low side once again. Spillman slipped just a little bit once again. Billy Spillman making a couple rare mistakes here on lap number 12. Coming at lap number 12, he'll not want to do that anymore. Schweitzer is ready to pounce. Spillman gathers it back together once again, and Rodney Schweitzer's the one who slips that time, loses about 2 car lengths off of corner number 2. This time around, it'll be lap number 13. 2 more laps to go for Billy Spillman to pilot his way to victory number 12. Can he get it done? Here he comes, 2 to go. Meanwhile, throughout the field, still a good battle deep in the field back there. Inside the top 10 as those drivers continue to settle things out with the 15 and the 236 going after a top 10 slot. Here they come off of turn number 4. White flag in hand, 1 to go for Spillman, who is now checked out a little bit from Rodney Schweitzer. A near 1 second advantage over Schweitzer has Spillman as he takes that number 63 into the corner number 3 for the final time. On the high line, off of corner number 4, his 11th trip to victory lane, Billy Spillman, your winner. Rodney Schweitzer will bring it home in that second spot. He's followed to the line by Stephen McCarr. Jesse Mulek with a nice run inside the top 5 into that 4th position. Denny Belknap will round out your top 5. So all the drivers safely across the line there to finish that one up, and Billy Spillman is your winner. Rodney Schweitzer in 2nd, Stephen McCarr was 3rd. Jesse Mulek brings it home in 4th, followed by Denny Belknap, Ben Stockton, Trevor Hand, Emma Martin, Eddie Ingram Jr., Sean Burns, Dakota Earls, Tim Billings, Eddie Ingram, and Blaine Younts round out your field. Rushville, Missouri's Billy Spillman, your E-Mod winner here tonight. The little one rushes out to greet him in victory lane. Nice. Matching shorts.
Bob, can you tell me what carburetor the 50?
Ricky Darling will get the feature winner replica giant square with victory lane checkered flags and Lakeside Speedway donning the front of that one. And Billy Spillman will get some photos taken here by Lisa Burlington in victory lane.
It doesn't say no, but it says which ones they can use.
Terry Wantland gets the flag in place, and the flashes will begin here in victory lane for Spillman.
The only carburetors they can use is what's on there. If he has an
As they come out around turn number 4 side by side, it's Guthrie on the outside. Here we go. So Guthrie side by side. Willard gets a good run down on the low side in turn number 1 and 2. So Willard, Guthrie. Petty in that 3rd spot. But right now, Willard, Guthrie now trying to get a nose in on turn number 4. As they come down that front stretch, lap number 1, John Willard. Guthrie, good battle for 3rd right now between Petty and Miller in the 55. Miller now takes that spot away, moves up into 3rd. Petty just behind him. So Willard, Guthrie, your top 2. The 55, oh, the 15 car slows down there. Munkers in that 15C, David Bunton in the 95. But Willard brings him out of turn number 2. Guthrie now slowing down out of turn number 2. Not sure, there might be a problem there. As the 55 of Miller moves up into that 2nd spot. Guthrie now fighting back. Guthrie loses a spot there, so it is Willard, Miller, Guthrie, Petty, and Rocky Rhodes now into the top 5 in the 8-ball car. Rocky Rhodes, good battle back here. 5th, 6th, and 7th, Rocky Rhodes. Oh, Bunton almost goes around on the back stretch in the 95, but Willard, you're still your leader here. Good battle for 2nd right now between Guthrie and Miller. Guthrie in the red machine. And then the 55 of Miller in the pink, number 55. Just behind them, and David Petty. Joseph Mick in the 15 car, now up to 5th. Rocky Rhodes slips in behind him, back to 6th. There's your race leader, John Willard on lap number 5. Good battle for 2nd spot now. Miller and Guthrie back through the field now. It's Willard still your leader with Guthrie, David Miller in the 55, Petty in the 6, Joseph Mick, followed by Rocky Roads. There's your top 6 cars, but here's your race leader. That'll be lap number 6 this time across. Still a good battle for that second spot. Guthrie trying to make his move around the 55 of Miller. Let's see if he can do it. Trying on the high side right now. As Stephen Bunton in the 55 slips back through the field. The 1W, Greg Watkins, just about to be lapped car. Watkins in the 1W, now a lap car. As your leader, Willard, goes around, this will be lap number 8 as they come across this time for your race leader, Willard, coming into 3 and 4. He's starting to pull away from the field. The battle right now is for that second spot. Miller there. Guthrie in the red machine there. And that's 78th. Will Guthrie in that red number 78. As the field stretches out here, it's still Willard, David Miller in second, Guthrie third, David Petty, Joseph Mick in the 15 car. As they come down through that backstretch, here's your race leader with the white flag out. So John Willard, if he can hang on here, and it looks like he will, this would be his 3rd feature win this season. As he comes into turns number 3 and 4, the 1/2 car, the green and white machine. As he comes down the front stretch, John Willard with his 3rd win of the season. It's John Miller with Guthrie in 3rd. Petty ends up in that 4th spot. Joseph Mick in the 15, followed by Rocky Roads. It's Cody Munkers in the 15C. James Wagner there. There's a battle to the end there as he stays just in front of Stephen Bunton. So again, your winner tonight, the 1/2, his 3rd feature win this year, John Willard. Lisa Burlington down there with the photos, your championship photo for the night, your feature winner tonight. Again, give him a hand. John Willard, your winner tonight.